Understanding your customers is critical to providing good service for large organizations, and the larger the crowds in your facility, the more important it becomes to understand the individuals at a fairly granular level while still protecting their privacy. This is important for large stores and shopping malls, but also for convention centers, airports, metro concourses with retail areas, and for stadia and the management of large-scale events. In the past, different methods were used in an attempt to address this need. For example, organizations would offer free Wi-Fi in the hope that the number of phones connected and their presence in different areas would give a good indication of the volumes of people there. Unfortunately, not everyone carries a phone, while some might carry two. Further, only a very small proportion of people actually log into the Wi-Fi of such organizations, and studies have found that people often provide false information about themselves just to gain access to free Wi-Fi. Such systems can only provide information on the number of people in an area, but no indication on how people move from one area to another, and the length of queues, especially where the formation of such queues is quite fluid. As such, phone and Wi-Fi-based systems tend to be wildly inaccurate and not very useful in real-life situations. But now there is a better way. iMission provides a system which is totally privacy protected for understanding and tracking people and their demographics in extreme crowds. The system is based on a network of cameras, and existing cameras can be used if they have the appropriate characteristics. The system is non-intrusive in that it does not require cooperation from patrons. If they are in view of the camera, it will be seen and their gender and age understood. All faces are redacted so no human operator can see or identify any person in the crowd. By understanding the demographics of your audience, you can tell what interests your customers have. You will discover how long people spend in any area and how long different types of people take to move from one location to the next. You may discover facts such as that younger women spend more of their time in the cosmetics section, while older men spend a significant amount of their time in the chocolate section. You will understand the path taken through your facility by different types of people and their average journey times. You will understand crowd density and changes in the direction of crowd flows. The system will work irrespective of whether the crowd is moving or stationary. You will be able to adapt your digital advertising to automatically display appropriate ads based on who was approaching, to ensure you showed them the specials that would be most appealing to them based on their age and gender. The system will allow you to remove bottlenecks by understanding where these are occurring in real time and reduce queue lengths, ensuring that the organization's KPI are met with respect to the maximum length of time that people need to wait for service. Historic information can be used to provide a predictive tool for resource planning, and by integrating it with your point-of-sale system, you can have access to very rich data for your marketing team. Interestingly, the same cameras and the same system can also be used for understanding issues that are common in crowded situations, including hazards such as spilt water and how long it takes service staff to mop it up, and untoward activities such as fights, theft, or people falling down. Most importantly, the system is inexpensive. 10 times fewer cameras and 90% less storage is required relative to any other similar system. A simple 2-megapixel camera can understand the demographics of over 100 faces at distances of 25 meters within seconds. In fact, it usually costs less to implement such an intelligent system than a simple recording system. And while the system uses artificial intelligence, no GPU are required, reducing the power requirements by an order of magnitude, helping the organization on its path to sustainability. All the systems work exclusively on Intel computers, taking advantage their architectural platforms such as OpenVINO. The technology is covered by several of our 70+ international patents and is therefore not available from anyone else. iMission has been in operation for well over 2 decades and has implemented such systems in over 70 countries. You can access this experience to implement your system at minimal cost without having an expert in-house team. Our iMission team can provide you with advice on how to implement the system to get the maximum advantage. We can provide turnkey implementation and 24/7 support anywhere in the world. The system can also be provided as a fully managed service, taking away all your operational worries. To have a chat about your specific requirements, contact your local iMission team.